I'm Dr. Martin Smith, and I'll be discussing some exciting new diabetes research with you today.
Good morning, Martin. Already at work, I see.
Yeah, I didn't make it home. The speech is really good. It's got a story in there, puzzles that work, connects with the audience, uses visual aids. But I'm nervous.
Well, I mean, that's natural enough, but sometimes being nervous just means that you really care about what you're doing, okay? So let's try some relaxation exercises. In fact, relaxation and breathing is an important element of step 3 of the strategy. Secure success with double checks, okay? Double check your speech by practicing. Double check your location by doing a walkthrough. Double check your visual aids by having backup. And double check yourself by doing relaxation exercises.
I hope you're not going to go all hippie spiritual on me.
Just shut up and close your eyes.
It just makes me more nervous.
I'm not going to bite you, okay? Now, I want you to breathe slowly. And count your exhales.
1.
All right? When you've counted to 10,
2.
you can open your eyes.
3. 10. Where did you guys come from?
Martin, these are my colleagues. This is Michelle, she's a vocal coach, and this here is Lucas, he's a body language expert. They're going to be helping out with the rehearsal today.
Good handshake. You met my pressure evenly and didn't dominate.
Thank you.
Square up the shoulders. You're not a member of the Queen's Guards. So, loosen up a little bit.
Right, I think we're ready to go for a run-through.
I don't really feel ready.
Oh, come on now. It's good to practice. Practicing is all part of the final stages of the strategy. Yeah? Even if you have slides, it's important not to sound like you're, just reading your speech.
I'm having slides.
No, Martin, you're on your own today. Slides can be a really useful tool, but they can also act as a crutch to lean on. Martin Luther King didn't need slides, and neither did Winston Churchill. Come on, put your energy into a really great performance.
Hello, I'm Dr. Martin Smith, and I'll be discussing some promising new diabetes research results with you today. It gives me great pleasure to share my research with you. I've always been interested in seeing how the pharmaceutical industry can play a more active role in our research.
It's a good start, Martin, but I think we could probably do better. Lucas?
We definitely can. Are you stuck to the podium? You seem that you would rather hide behind it than interact with us. No more podium. And if there is one, come out from behind it when you have the chance. Just leave your notes or your laptop there. Okay, now let's look at your body language.
Did I make any wrong gestures?
No, you didn't make any at all. You can use your hands. They can be useful for making a point. It is important, though, not to make any distracting mannerisms like biting your nails or tapping your fingers.
I don't bite my nails.
I'm not saying you do. Perhaps we can find a few simple gestures which would suit you. Do you have any gestures which you feel comfortable making?
I don't know. How about this?
Maybe a little bit much. Let's try a more condensed version of that. How about just that? That's it. Very good. You can use this gesture when you're presenting a solution for something.
Great. Is there anything else, Lucas?
Yes. Those nice eyes of yours. You didn't make eye contact with any of your audience.
Sometimes it is very difficult to know who to look at.
I don't want anybody to think that I'm staring.
Well, then don't stare. Just find somebody in the group and direct your gaze at them for about 5 to 10 seconds, which is about the length of a sentence, and then direct your gaze at somebody else. You can focus on this area if you'd like.
That's great. Michelle, vocal quality.
Well, we have got a bit of work to do here. Right, Martin, repeat after me. I'm Dr. Martin Smith.
I'm Dr. Martin Smith.
Again, but look, this time, convince me that that's your name, you know? Like I've just accused you of being called Stephen Schmidt or something, yes?
I'm Dr. Martin Smith.
Great, at least we've got some feeling in it now, yeah? Right, today we're going to work on the two most important parts when you're delivering a speech in public. Firstly, you need to avoid being monotonous. And secondly, you need to be loud enough.
I can't always tell if I'm being monotonous.
Well, Martin, to be honest, from what I've seen, you can be a bit, yeah? But it's not deathly. Listen, take my tips. Record yourself and play it back. Or get someone you know to listen to you while you're practicing and they can give you some honest feedback.
And how do I avoid being monotonous?
Well, there's two steps. Firstly, you need to put some enthusiasm in your speech. And secondly, you need to loosen up your vocal cords, yeah? If you feel your throat's being constricted, you're going to find it very difficult to vary your tone.
Actually, my voice often gets very dry before a speech, and maybe that's why I'm so quiet as well.
Yeah, probably. Well, you know, just have a bottle of water with you. It's absolutely fine to take a sip of water in between your slides. In fact, it'll probably help slow you down so you're not rushing through your speech.
That's a really good point, Michelle.
Okay, shall we do the vocal warm-ups now?
Yeah, that's what I like to see. Nice and eager. Brilliant. Right, let's get these shoulders nice and relaxed, yeah? It's time to
pressing something down the pressing.
You can do this,
Okay,
yeah?
now let's walk around. Let's nice and straight, nice and
Try and
straight.
get it off. Right, here's another one for you to do. What I need you to do is right from the bottom of your vocal range. You're going to take it right to the top.
Okay, guys, a slight change of plan. The keynote speaker is having to catch an earlier flight, so the group wanted to know if we could perhaps go a little bit earlier. I said it wouldn't be a problem. Now, they've also invited some journalists along as well.
You are joking.
No, this is all part of the final step of the strategy. Deliver your speech with confidence. Now, that means being prepared that, you know, sometimes things might go wrong, such as technical glitches, schedule changes, maybe even heckling. But yesterday, you know, your slides weren't working, but you persevered. I bet you wish you'd bought a backup, hey?
You know, you're right as always, Alexa. Okay, now we've done our homework, we've prepared our speech, we've secured success by double-checking. There's nothing left, right?
No. The final stage of the public speaking strategy, deliver that speech with confidence.
Right. Okay, let's do it.
We're here at the annual meeting of the British pharmaceutical industry. This particular session is bound to attract interest from a diverse group. Dr. Smith will be addressing the crowd on the need for funding in that area of ever-growing importance, diabetes research.
Many of us in the room have had that difficult moment where we've had to tell a patient the truth, that their life is about to become a lot more difficult. They have diabetes. I'm Dr. Martin Smith, and I'm going to discuss a topic with you that's very close to my heart. You see, when my sister was diagnosed with type 2 diabetes last year, I had a new message of hope for her. What I've always loved about medical research is the universal language of science. It worked for Sir Alexander, and it's working for us in our laboratories today. So let's start a new chapter in research partnerships. Materials, methods, and monitoring. We can do more. So I'm asking you, along with your colleagues, to join me in this campaign for research partnerships. And if you have time, I'd like to share some more of our findings with you in one-on-one dialogue. I thank you very much for listening, and I'd like to hear more from you now.
That was Dr. Smith. He's researching diabetes and bringing attention to the funding issues. From the looks of it, the group here seem to really enjoy his rather moving speech. But will it make a difference in the laboratory? Well, that remains to be seen. Back to you, Jane.